Hello everyone, Simon Borg here, kicking off MLSsoccer.com's coverage of the three conference semifinal matchups that will take place on Wednesday night. I'm in Montclair, New Jersey, where the New York Red Bulls just concluded practice here, the last practice before their match on Wednesday night against DC United, and the notable absence here, Rafa Marquez. He was in the training room getting treatment on that calf injury he has, but Hans Backe, the manager for the Red Bulls, says he will play in this game. He will start. He's going to go out with his big guns. That includes Tim Cahill, who is nowhere near 100%, and he told us he almost missed the match at RFK Stadium, that first leg, but he will go. Another concern for Hans Backe, the weather. That nor'easter that's going to hit Red Bull Arena on Wednesday night is expected to peak, he says, around game time, 8 p.m. He expressed concern that the conditions might be bad, so bad that the match would have to be suspended and maybe resumed the next day. What won't be lacking on Wednesday night? Confidence. We talked to the New York Red Bulls about the comments from DC United. Ben Olsen calling them a beatable team. Chris Pontius saying they match up well against New York. And Heath Pierce, the defender of the Red Bulls, said, talk is cheap. We'll see what happens on Wednesday night. That's on NBC Sports Network, 8 Eastern. Now, for more on Sporting Kansas City versus Houston, Andrew Wiebe in Kansas City.
Thanks, Simon. We're here at Swope Park at Sporting Kansas City's training facility following their session on Tuesday, and they have hope, we'll say that. Many might think that this team would be down after that 2-0 loss in Houston, but Jimmy Nielsen believes he put a little bit of an inspirational message on the whiteboard in the team locker room today, saying, hey, let's have that hunger, let's go out and get this. The season is not yet over, and I don't want to go on vacation.
I feel this group here is hungry for more. We're not ready to go on a vacation on Friday. We have to show, and some attitude and some hunger tomorrow. And we will have 21,000 people behind us, and hopefully they will carry us out.
Of course, the big news coming out of Peter Vermes' press conference was on the injury front, especially in the midfield. Julio Cesar is unlikely to play on this one. There's still a possibility with him. One guy that will not go, however, is Paulo Nagamura. Peter Vermes ruled him out of this one, just not ready to go. That likely means that Sporting Kansas City is going to have to turn to some youngsters there in the midfield to help stop this Dynamo attack and turn things around on the offensive. That falls to Uri Rosell or perhaps Peterson Joseph. We'll have to see who goes there. Either way, they're going to have a steep hill to climb. 3 times this year they've scored 3 goals. That's what they'll have to do in regulation to get this one done. We'll see how they perform come Wednesday night. That's all we have here in Kansas City. We'll throw it out to Jonah Friedman in San Jose.
Thanks, Andrew. Jonah Friedman here at Buckshaw Stadium ahead of Wednesday's second leg of the Western Conference semifinals between the San Jose Earthquakes and the LA Galaxy. The Earthquakes are now 90 minutes from knocking off the defending champs and moving a step closer to MLS Cup. And kind of a funny story in that first game. In the first 3 games between these guys during the regular season, there were 16 total goals. In the last game, there was just 1, and barely that. It was the free kick that was the big difference. Earthquakes coach Frank Yallop says he does not expect more of the same in the second leg. Both teams are going to have to come out attacking, especially, obviously, the Galaxy. Yallop saying he doesn't think his Earthquakes know how to sit back and defend, so take that for whatever it's worth. Either way, it is going to be a barn burner here at Buckshaw Stadium. Make sure you don't miss it. It is on Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Get it up in Canada on TSN2 and RDS2, and there will be a live chat on MLSsoccer.com.